And we're here. It must be 10 a.m. Eastern. It's Friday Focus. And today we're going to talk about the land of possibility. I'm Laura Berman Forking. And like I said, this is Friday Focus. I'm here at 10 a.m. Eastern every Friday. Hello out there. Say hi if you're on Facebook or Instagram. I can see you if you comment on StreamYard, and I can see you here on Instagram. So thank you for being here. Today we're going to talk about the land of possibility. Now, what is the land of possibility? This is when I describe to coaches that I'm training, I say to them that coaches live in the land of possibility, right? When our clients have an issue or an obstacle or something they think can't happen or can't be done or they're not capable of, we stand in possibility. Now, that doesn't mean that we're just rah, 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 pie in the sky, woo woo, totally out of touch with reality, positive for the sake of being positive. No, we have to stand though in where we want to invest, right? What investment are you making? Are you investing in what can happen or are you investing in what can happen? Now, let's take a very real life example like ageism, right? So people feel like at a certain age, being out there in the job market or doing X, Y, or Z, like, not possible because of my age. Now, is there some truth to that? Hello there. Um, yeah, we have evidence that ageism is real. Some of us have experienced it, but does it serve you to sit home and do nothing? No. So we have to live in what's possible and find opportunities that may not be as obvious. Again, where you want to invest. So let me make a distinction. Let me make a distinction between what's possible and what's probable. Most of us will invest in what's probable, right? It's probable that this isn't going to work out. It's probable that I'm too old. It's probable that they won't pay me enough. We just go for what we think is probable. So let me put this in context of an example I like to use, right? So when we first created a space program in the United States, did we think it was probable that we'd land on the moon the first time we tried? Not likely. But someone had to believe it was possible, or else why bother? So there you go. Are you going to invest in possibility or in probability? And I always ask my clients, like, how is it serving you to say, I'm not good enough, or I'm too old, or nobody's going to hire me, or nobody's going to take me seriously? Like, does that get you anywhere close to where you want to be? The answer is always no. So let's invest in what's possible. Now, let me give you an example ripped from the headlines, as I like to say. Working recently with someone who is in an industry that they have like 23 years experience in this industry, and they couldn't see anything else they could possibly do because their resume says, this is the thing I've done forever. No possibilities, no possibilities. So what do? It wasn't just like, oh, you could do this and you could do that and, wear rose colored glasses. No, we broke down very logically and concretely what were some of the blocks, right? So we think that our resume is the only thing that dictates what we can do next. If you've been following me for a while, I do not believe that. Um, Industry experience is everything. There was no creativity, mostly because of stress. So we invested in not just what's probable, but what's possible. Now let's fast forward 2 months, and this industry has changed tremendously. How there are layoffs going on in this person's company, and thank goodness she did the work to think about what's possible, because now she's facing the fact that she may have to do something else, not just by choice, but by force. But now there are possibilities. Why? Because we invested in figuring out what those were. All right. So again, remember probable versus possible, right? You're always going to try to side with what's probable because our negative minds and our ego mind is huge. So, if you can relate to this, would you say something? Would you comment in the comments if you can hear this? Sometimes, I get these comments after I've hung up from this live broadcast and they show up later. But anyway, love to banter with you. So remember, probable versus possible. And where do you want to invest? Which wolf do you want to feed? There's an old tale of a indigenous man sitting with his grandson and saying, we all have a evil wolf and a good wolf in us, and it's just about which one you want to feed. So feed possibility, live in the land of possibility, as I like to say when I train coaches. We live in the land of possibility. Again, it's not rah-rah wishful thinking. It's really investing in what's possible. So on this Friday, I give you that to think about over the weekend. What's possible? You just have to say, why not? Why not me? What if it did all work out? That's how you live in the language of possibility. We'll do more on that soon. All right, take care. Have a good one. Here we go. See, I told you were out there. Yes, and this is from someone who knows because you have brainstormed possibilities and made them happen. So thank you, Mignon, for weighing in. I love that you're here often. And I see all of you on Instagram. Okay, so I'm signing off and I will see you next week, will I? I'm traveling, but I'll do my best to be here. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend.